Do you think we're in for a little bit of a snooze fest, or do you think there's something coming out of the clouds to surprise everyone?
I honestly think it is. And I'm not just saying that because we're hockey fans and part of the media and we all want to just break all these trades and talk about them and read about them. But like, man, Artemi Panarin happened and things have happened this season where players have moved that have been UFAs, potential UFAs in the summer. And we're like, maybe the deadline's not going to be great. And then all of a sudden the Olympic break happens and I kind of feel the opposite. Like, it's been so quiet this week. I feel like on the Sunday before the deadline, which was a few days before recording this, like something at least happens, or on the Monday ahead of the Friday deadline, and nothing's really happened. So whether it's like Doug Armstrong getting rid of like 4 or 5 players on that Blues roster, or like the Oilers doing something big, like both the West and the East races are absolutely insane. Like to see who's going to be buying, to see who's going to be selling, I think it's going to get pretty crazy come Friday, and yeah, we're all going to be glued to our phones and our TVs. I feel like.
It almost feels like it's all going to come out of nowhere. Like somebody's just waiting for that first chip to fall, and then, it's just going to be boom, 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 dominoes.
I hope so. That's what I'm hoping for, boys.
That
It
makes it
is
fun.
one of my favorite days of the year. I go out of my way to like find like as much coverage as I can. I put it on like 4 screens, and then I'll turn on notifications for like Elliot's tweets just so I'm right there when everything happens. So you would think you mentioned the Blues, some of those guys like Bobby Thomas is getting moved. Like it's just a question of where now. I know we saw the Sabres rumors heat up today. So do you think that would be a good fit for him, or do you see him staying out west somewhere?
Honestly, whoever gets Robert Thomas is lucky. No, like Robert Thomas is a heck of a hockey player. He gets injured this year. If not, like I would have had him on Team Canada. I think I did a couple of projections. I might have had him just off, but Robert Thomas is an unbelievable hockey player. It's hard to find a guy that can play first, second line center. So if he's available and at the point he is in his contract, I'm pretty sure it's like the first year or something of his long deal in St. Louis. So yeah, if I'm a team out there, whether it's let's just say Detroit or Buffalo in the East or one of the teams in the West who might be interested, like Utah, I think would be a great fit for Robert Thomas, especially if maybe Nick Schmaltz doesn't sign an extension. You can slip Robert Thomas in there. So I don't know if Doug Armstrong and Bill Armstrong want to get together on a trade, but I think Robert Thomas will be the piece that wins the deadline for whichever team acquires him.
Yeah, I could see that. I think he's got 5 years left. Does that sound right? I think that's
he's
what
got
his
some years
contract
left.
is.
So it's whatever team gets him, it's a blessing.
I also saw, I know like Trocheck was saying recently that he's pretty much like been candid about the fact that he's like, I'm not going out west. Like all my family's on the East Coast. I'm not going like to play in California or something like that. And but you wonder like if he'd be willing to go somewhere, because then I saw like wild rumors heating up, and I'm like, okay, well, how far is he willing to go? Is that he doesn't want to leave the East Coast at all, or is it just like California is too far? So I don't know. That's another interesting one.
Well, down the middle, Vinny Trocheck can help a lot of teams. Like you're thinking in the East, like Carolina, same division, like top of the division. Yeah. The Canes would love to have Vinny Trocheck back, but like Minnesota's the pick for me. Like if Billy G can go out and swing for the fences and get Vincent Trocheck, that would be unbelievable. Like Vincent Trocheck's a tough player to find, right? Like was on Team USA for a reason, right, boys? Like not a lot of people would have thought he was on, and then you're watching
penalty
Vincent
kills, face-offs. I mean,
everything that the big boys aren't doing.
intangibles.
Like the Kachucks are doing different things in the top 6. Vincent Trocheck's doing different things in the bottom 6. He was such a big part of that gold medal winning team, and that's the connection, right? Minnesota, Bill Guerin, Mac, like it kind of fits perfectly. I think there just has to be a little convincing there, and if it's not Vincent Trocheck, maybe it's a Nazem Kadri. I know the Avs might want him back, but like a lot of centers here, like we're talking Thomas, we're talking Kadri, Trocheck, a lot of centers could be moved, and a lot of these contenders do need a center.
Yeah, they do. Mac and I selfishly looking at this from a Washington Capitals perspective, I don't know what they would be able to give up, but someone like Robert Thomas or Vincent Trocheck I think would be a complete game changer for that locker room and that roster.
You know who I like in Washington? I'd like Jordan Kyrou. No?
Ooh, okay.
I'd be all over that.
Yeah.
I think Kyrou would fit.
The thing about the Caps is they've been candid for probably over a year now about wanting, like another top 6, like high offensive output winger, which I mean, who doesn't want a guy like that? I don't think that they're a team that is willing to compromise. And like they were in on the Ehlers thing, didn't get him. They were kind of in on the Panarin thing, didn't get him. And it almost feels like when they don't get their guy, they're happier to just say, okay, well, we're not going to force it then. So I almost think they're going to not do like a big splash like that, and it'll just be like shipping off like Trevor Van Riemsdyk for a couple picks to make room for Hudson or something smaller like that, but we'll see.
I'd ship one of those D out, like for sure, if it's going to get you someone up front, but I don't know. I feel like the Caps do have a move up their sleeve. I'm saying Kyrou. I think Kyrou fits there perfectly with Spencer Carberry.
They have been asking for the scoring winger, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.